Hello everyone, my name is Jane Wang. I'm a product manager for Microsoft Database and Collaboration Solutions from the CPSD division. Today, we'll talk about Exchange 2016 solutions. We'll start with the email market and Microsoft Exchange Server. Go through the rationales of why some customers are not moving to the cloud. Then, what is Dell EMC Ready Bundle for Exchange, and what problem it solves? Lastly, how to use the Exchange System Builder to configure a Ready Bundle solution. Email is one of the most ubiquitous applications. For many organizations, email is the single most important communication tool. According to Osterman research, the typical employee spends 28% of his or her day doing something involving email, more time than they will spend on the telephone, real-time communications, and social media combined. There are 2.6 billion email users in 2015. More than a third of that is business email users. Consumer emails are typically free, so the revenue numbers here are for business emails only. They can break down to on-premises emails, cloud emails, and hosted solutions, with most of the growth coming from the cloud. When it comes to the business email market, Microsoft Exchange Server dominates with 74% market share. IBM Notes and Novell group-wise are declining year over year. When customers move off these platforms, they typically move to Exchange Online instead of on-premises because they don't have the in-house expertise to run Exchange. In recent years, due to Microsoft's aggressive push to the cloud and its cloud-first strategy, many customers are moving to Exchange Online or Office 365. At the same time, there are still customers who are on-premises and will remain on-premises in the foreseeable future. Looking at Exchange installed base, 80% of Exchange mailboxes are still on-premises. So, why do these customers want to stay on-premises? Gartner has done a survey asking the very question and found the three top reasons are security, cost, and third-party tools. Security doesn't mean that Office 365 is not secure. Rather, the legal liability in the event of a security breach is unclear and a gray area still. Many customers also have regulation and compliance requirement, such as data location. We have come across half a dozen customers across the globe from Canada, New Zealand to India, repatriating to on-premises from Exchange Online or Office 365. Some of them cited the cloud solution ended up costing them more money. There are great benefits of moving to the cloud, such as CapEx to OpEx conversion, access to latest and greatest technology, but each customer needs to assess their unique needs and requirements to decide cloud or on-premises. For our purpose, we'll focus on the on-premise customers and continue to serve their needs. Why upgrade to Exchange Server 2016? Exchange Server 2016 has a whole host of new capabilities and benefits. Some major ones are, first, it further simplified the architecture down to 2 server roles. Second, it enhanced hybrid configuration. It is one of the weak areas in Exchange 2013. Third, better user experience on the web for mobile users. Lastly, improved policy and compliance capability. We'll focus on the Exchange installed base, especially medium and large organizations. Smaller orgs tend to have a higher propensity to move to the cloud. on-premises exchange represents a $16 billion hardware opportunity. Let's not forget a quarter of that is also Dell installed base. For customers planning to upgrade, finding a cost-effective solution at the same time meeting user demand for large mailboxes is critical. Choosing the right architecture, faster time to value are also key to success. The Dell EMC Ready Bundle for Exchange is developed to address these concerns. The key benefits of the Ready Bundle for Exchange. First, lower cost of ownership. Our design and storage architecture offers cost-effective solution for large mailboxes, at the same time offers density to lower data center management cost. Second, faster time to value. Ready Bundle shortens design cycle and reduces implementation risks. Third, future-ready scalability. We use standard building blocks, enabling easy scale-out as business grows. Let's take a close look at the Ready Bundle, following the customer journey starting from design. Due to the native high availability of Exchange application through the database availability groups and its supporting of low-cost, large-capacity storage, there is less incentive to virtualize Exchange and use SAN storage. That said, our standard building block is PowerEdge R730XD due to its large internal storage capacity with up to 16 3.5-inch hard drives in a 2U space, enabling low-cost large mailbox in high density. If customers need additional storage, we also offer direct attached storage MD1400. The DSS 7000 platform offers extreme density for super large implementation, talking about over 100,000 mailboxes with super large mailbox size, for example, 20 gigabytes, 35 gigabytes, or even 50 gigabytes. Keep in mind, this is not a standard offer, and it requires special vetting to order. Less than 1% of the Exchange customers will ever need this platform. We've done architectural design and validation for our configurations. For deployment, we have Dell Pro Deploy services. If customers need AD design and data migration, we also have Exchange consulting services. For post-implementation, we have 24/7 Pro support services. For design and configuration, we have developed a system builder to help the salespeople configure the Ready Bundle dynamically based on customer requirements. I will do a live demo. Let me first give you a quick overview about what the system builder is and how it works. System Builder is a web-based interactive tool. It will ask users questions, and based on the answers, it will produce a recommended configuration. You can get there from the global landing page using this URL. You can also get there from inside the quotation system, DSA OSC, by clicking on the Solution Advisor from the top menu bar. Once you are in the Exchange System Builder homepage, you can select your country. We select US here. Then you will use the 10-step questions. To answer this on your customer's behalf, you would need to gather customer requirements. At the end of this Q&A session, you will get a recommended configuration with a solution ID. You will also get a PDF document with your input summary and the configuration details of the recommended solution. Please download this file to keep record. You can take the solution ID and input into the OSC or Dell Star. You will then be able to retrieve the pre-populated bill of materials for your recommended solution. I will do a live demo about how to use it. We also have a configuration guide that provides step-by-step guidance about how to use the system builder. We currently have the system builder for top 12 countries globally. For the countries without a system builder, you can still use another country's system builder to get the recommended configuration in a PDF file and use the details from the PDF file to configure manually in your country's OSC, Dell Star, or GII. Next, let me take a few minutes to do a live demo. Start from the System Builder global homepage. From this page, you can select your countries. I'm going to select United States for demo purpose. Start System Builder. The first question is, are you going to implement on-premise or hybrid solutions? I'm going to choose on-premise solutions, upgrading to Exchange Server 2016. Next, input the mailbox number, 10,000. Put 5% annual growth in the next 3 years. 150 messages sent and received a day. This is quite typical for information workers. 20 gig mailbox size. This is also typical because employees don't want to spend a lot of time to move their emails from the mailbox to their personal folders. And they don't want to receive the IT alert that the mail services will stop if you don't move. I'm going to choose active as the solution architecture. This means both sites are running active copies. You can also choose active passive, which means the primary site runs the active copy and then the secondary site runs passive and serving as a DR site only. You can click into the why do we ask these questions. It will explain to you the rationale behind it. Do you need a network switch for? Yes, this is for LAN networking. Do you want to deploy the edge transport row? Yes. Do you need Dell Power Edge servers to deploy the edge transport row? For the interest of time, I'm going to choose no, because customer can also deploy this row in a virtual environment. So same thing, no for the networking. Require assistance from Dell to deploy any hardware. This is Pro Deploy Services. I'm going to choose no to save time. The install config integrate exchange. This is consulting service offer. I'm going to choose no for now. Require assistant for data and Active Directory migration. This is also consulting services. Do you need mission critical technical support of hardware? Yes, and this is critical to have. Do you need a technical support for Microsoft Exchange? This is actually a US only offer. This is for the Exchange software. I'm going to choose no here for the example. Click next. Now I get a summary of my input. If I need to revise some of the details, I can click into edit and revise. If everything looks good, I'm going to click get recommendation. So now I have a solution ID and I also have a PDF document. Please download this document to keep record. Next, I'm going to input this solution ID into the OSC, Dell OSC system. You can also do this step in Dell Star. Here you go. And this is your solution with the configuration details. Let's look at the solution we just generated. 10K mailboxes and 20 gig mailbox size with 150 message sent and received. Following guidance for Microsoft preferred architecture for Exchange, Our default design in the system builder has 4 mailbox database copies in a database availability group for each mailbox database. 2 copies are running on the primary site and 2 on secondary site. These are identical. This design will not only address solution high availability within a data center, but also provide site resilience in case of data center failure. If both sites run active copies, a third site is also required to run the witness server for automated failover. If only the primary site runs active copies and the secondary site only runs passive copies, serving as a DR site, then a third site is not required. The witness server, though, is still required. In addition, all storage disks are configured as RAID 0. Please note, this is not the same as the true JBOD. High-end RAID controllers or Dell PERC are required as part of the recommended configuration. If customers need even larger mailboxes, for example, 30 gigabytes or 40 gigabytes per mailbox, MD1400 storage can be directly attached to the R730XD server through a RAID controller. Now, some financials for this configuration. If we take the total cost of the hardware, including Pro Support Plus services, and assume the depreciation schedule is 3 years, the average cost per user per month would be $1. If the depreciation schedule is 5 years, the number would go down to 65 cents. We've also added software license and ongoing management and maintenance cost and done a apple-to-apple comparison to the total cost if customers move to Exchange Online. Our calculation shows that the on-premise solution is 24% less expensive than the cloud solution. The margin percentage of this solution is 61% after 45% discount. This is one of the reasons that we must sell solutions. The high margin is attributed to the rich configurations. For example, each server is loaded with 16 8-terabyte drives. Before we wrap up, let me address large implementations with regional sites or data centers. For many global organizations, customers typically have data centers in each region or continent. The users in a region are typically connected to the data centers within that region. Let's look at an example here. This customer has 100,000 users. 50,000 are located in Americas, 30,000 in EMEA, and 20,000 in APJ. The figure on the left demonstrates the solution architecture. We need 3 solutions here, one for each region. Each region could have different requirements and different mail profiles for users. We'll use the system builder 3 times, generate a solution for each region separately. Start with solution 1 for Americas, then start over and repeat the steps for solution 2 and 3 respectively. For large and complex implementations, please engage with the Exchange consulting team from Dell Services. Resources. We have technical and marketing resources available at Sales Edge and Dell.com eCommunity. Please search for Exchange Ready Bundle. The design guide and configuration guide will provide you more details about the solution and how to. Hi everyone, thank you very much for your time. Please reach out to me if you have questions.